Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Plague Inc. Evolved. First things first, let me ask everybody to turn off any ad blockers, help me make a career, whitelist me, either way. So we are at the last of our run of Mega Brutals, and we're gonna play as Prion. Let's see. Get more from red DNA. More and more I think that's the right move. Native biome. I think native biome is right. And then cost to devolve doesn't increase. Bonus DNA when devolving. I'm gonna try the bonus DNA when devolving. On Mega Brutal. This is a Prion. We have no good names for Prion. So we were going to work our way up the body. Last time I went with that thing, thought was toe ache, athlete's foot. Now we're gonna do Shinsplints, which I believe is some kind of disease. Whatever, even if it isn't, who cares? Starting in our favorite place. I probably will have the opportunity to try a different place, playing the Necrovirus on casual, but even then I don't want to risk losing. It would be kind of a waste to what am I trying to say? To go through all the plagues without getting any victories at all. It would be a bit wasteful. So I think doing nothing is the wrong move. Surprise, surprise. I think we do need to get the infectious rate up faster than we do. I also think we probably need to get the lethality rate up faster than we normally would. I think that we let too much go for too long, tried to increase infectivity, and it just doesn't help us. Pylons vital to high-tech society. A new energy report confirmed that needs to construct additional pylons in order to ensure a sustainable electricity supply in the future. That's... well, I don't know if pylons come from like StarCraft, or if they go back further to like Red Alert. I don't know which one was first. Maybe it is StarCraft. Maybe not. I imagine the concept of pylons, if I were to go look it up, was written in some book many years before any video game even used it. That is the kind of secret, unmentioned history of a lot of video games, is that they are based on concepts that were first proposed in sci-fi and other books from decades and decades before. And you just have to look at like how popular zombies are and all of that. All of that was vampires and werewolves and all of that stuff in books way before video games. There was actually a video game that is quite strange called I Have No Mouth and Yet But I Must Scream or something. Or something like that. I think I just ruined the title of that, saying it wrong. And anyways, the video game by that name is this mix mash of several stories by this one author who I'd never even heard of, and it actually motivated me to get the like audiobooks and listen to them. They weren't really great stories, and they were all short stories, but the video game took the best of the best and put it in a game and came out with a pretty wild game. So 16 DNA to get more transmission going. Let's try something different here for Shinsplints, which I don't know at all what Shinsplints are. I've just heard the word once. I'm gonna give ourselves one of each and just try and get it to spread as much as possible through that. Now that is the risk of mutations, but I think that's what I want to do. So we're gonna get a one bird, one sheep, one rat, one beetle, and one mosquito. And then one air and one water. Insomnia mutated, I'm just gonna leave it. New minor disease spreading, they found us, so too late to change our mind now. Let's see, do we want to save the non-DNA for genetic hardening? Probably. How much for genetic hardening to 25 DNA? 25 is quite a lot actually, but we spend it quite often. Very high levels of bird migrations expected. Well, if that's the case, let's do this and see if that really spreads. Extreme bird migration events. Birds are migrating in vast numbers infected. If infected with disease, they can be expected to carry the diseases great distances to new countries. So we should get a big boost. Alright, they've started to work on the cure. We're getting big old chunks of DNA there. Make it more difficult. The world is jumping really fast in its infection rate. Coughing is mutated, that's only gonna help. China shuts down its airports. I think it's a little too late, China. 17 DNA. Shinsplints have been placed on a watch list. So, since I don't know what Shinsplints are really, I think it's going to be a disease that causes you to be clumsy and bang your shin into things. Shin being the front of your ankle. And so it's just always everybody's shin is in pain, is my theory. So 23 DNA for insanity, 7 DNA for inflammation. They're at 3% first death in China. At 50% infection, I should start to getting some increase the lethality a little bit. What countries are still uninfected? Not a lot of them. We're in pretty good shape. Missed bubble. It's exactly what you don't want to do. Rash mutated. Morocco infected. Morocco is often in trouble. 26-27% to the cure. The cure is coming too fast. Let's see. We already did the genetic hardening too. Insanity. We did the 2 colds too. So the next thing we want is 32 for coma. We can start killing people. London Olympics mutated, anemia mutated. They're at 50%. This is... Oh, this sucks. This feels like I'm not gonna win. This feels like I'm not gonna win. I almost 71% to the cure. I have to think somebody is good enough at this game that they actually, on even Mega Brutal, can always win. And I would like to know their strategy. I'd like to know what they're doing. I'd like to just have a clue as to what I'm failing at. Really. Alright, 91% of the cure. I guess genetic reshuffle. 32? That's the only thing that makes any sense. And it'll be 40 for another genetic reshuffle, but that's not gonna help anything. We need the lethality of it to go up. 95% to the cure. There are like countries that aren't even infected yet. At least we played this on fast. Doesn't seem like Sore Shins is gonna somehow kill the whole planet. The cure's done. We barely killed 100 million. Mega Brutal does live up to its name. It is brutal. It is Mega Brutal. I think we're gonna have to step everything down. I think we'll have to step everything down to Brutal. I do think on Brutal I can probably pull off all of these. It's strange that Brutal seemed too easy and now Mega Brutal is seeming too hard. It's weird. So that was 817 days. The cure got to 100% for the Prion. On Mega Brutal, we got 61 score, 1 biohazard. That is strange that we got 1 score. What got us to 1 point? I don't know. And I probably won't ever know. That kind of sucks. Next time we go to a nice and casual playthrough of the Necrovirus. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm gonna drop after the Necrovirus. I'm gonna drop it down to Brutal on the Nanovirus and the Bioweapon. I think we're gonna have to do that, and it doesn't serve a lot of. It's just kind of a waste of time. We've seen 5 examples, 6 examples here of us trying it on Mega Brutal, and not a single one came anywhere close. Not at all. So we definitely need to guarantee a victory on the Necrovirus so we can unlock more genes. Then we'll do a brutal run of Nanovirus and Bioweapon. Then we'll do a casual run on Simian Flu. Then we'll come back. Then we're gonna do the scenarios after that. And we'll see how many of those we can do. But that's all for the next episode, because we are done with this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me through fan funding, click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Any amount you can donate will be greatly appreciated. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google+, or friend me on Steam or Battle.net, all that information is down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.